Last month of April, you can do your own research to know that I'm not exaggerating. We had almost double performance as Superstars team, which means that as a team we've agreed, we have decided that we are going to play the game at a higher level. And we're going to build the business with the spirit of excellence. This is what I've always desired. And ladies and gentlemen, there is no turning back. There is no turning back. And you know, the enemy for better is good. So you want to challenge the great performance that you did last month. You want to challenge yourself on that and do better this month. Even as I get into sharing the slides, who is promising me that this month they are going to do much better? You know, there is power in the tongue. You confess and you possess. Who on the chat down there is promising me that this month of May I'm going to do much better than I did in April? Yes, thank you, Father Lucas, for being the first one to make that confession. You can now help the rest to make the confessions, because Father is, of course, a clergy, so he can help the rest to do the confessions, and you'll see it coming to a reality. As you do that, allow me to go ahead and share my screen. Okay. There we go. Yes, the first thing that we always say is you must put in massive action for you to enjoy massive results or step ups. And that is exactly what is happening to those who are putting massive action. Massive action simply means you can build this business, you can talk to people from early in the morning to late in the evening. You are totally sold into the business. And I can guarantee you, those who do that, they set such a momentum for their businesses such that the business gets to a point where it's exponentially growing all the way to the top. So, ladies and gentlemen, massive action for massive step ups remains our theme and our slogan. Then let's now go to the recognition, and we start with the personal sponsoring. You'll allow me to be mentioning whatever I am displaying here. I explain what is it for the sake of the new distributors who just joined us. We don't want to leave anyone behind. Personal sponsoring simply means or refers to the people that you bring to the business yourself. If you have a team, this personal sponsoring doesn't include the people who are brought in by your team. So that is what personal sponsoring is. And sponsoring, I've had people confuse this, doesn't mean paying for someone. No. It would be like the recruiting that you know, only that there is some difference between recruiting and sponsoring. In the sense that recruiting, you bring in people. Sponsoring, you nurture them. When you bring them, that's not the end. You nurture them, you grow them. That's what we call sponsoring in our business. Okay. Sponsored one, Joyce Bet, congratulations. Lydia and Charles Odero. Esther Roruko, this one sponsored one last month of April. Nancy Koech, Timothy Boro, Richard Abongo, Tiberius Odero, Sylvia Bwibo, Lucy Dia. Sorry, Sylvia sponsored two. I need to change that. Kenel Ilwe Shipinari. I've seen Kenelwe in the call. Please, you may want to guide me on how to pronounce these wonderful names. Veronica Getahi, Judith Chepngeno, the Your Sponsored One at Davis Keegan. The Your Sponsored One, except Sylvia, who sponsored two from that list. And so we got to the sponsored two, and we will start with Okech Florence, Christine Ondari, Sylvia Buibo, yes, now that's correct. And Dr. Julia Adhiambo. Guess what? All the four comes from Nakuru, and all the four are directors. I don't know whether it's a coincidence or they've just decided they want to step the game up to another level, but congratulations to our Nakuru team. Then we have those who sponsored 3. Barnabas Odok. Well done, sponsored 3. We didn't have 4, but we had 5. Who sponsored 5? Bishop Charles Kokombo. Congratulations, Bishop Charles Kokombo, doing an amazing, amazing business. And watch that space. In fact, more recognitions are waiting the next lines. Sponsored 7. Can you imagine there are people who have decided, I'm not going to play it small. And we have 3 who sponsored 7. Personal, starting with Susan Morelli. I can see her on the call. Congratulations, Susan. Doing very well. Then Josephat and Pieros. And then we have Lydia Mwesa. Sponsored 7 each. Special congratulations to Susan Pieros and Lydia Mwesa for an amazing, amazing job that you did last month. Let me mention this before we get off this recognition. You will never get your business wrong if you are sponsoring this massively. I can guarantee you. As a matter of fact, last month was one of the best months for the 3. It goes without saying. Our business is not just about products, it's actually about sponsoring. Sponsoring is the blood for our business. So let's go for it, guys. I challenge all of us that this May, many of us in this call, can sponsor 10. If you cannot sponsor 10, do 5. I mean, go massive. You have a whole month to talk to as many people as possible. And one easy way of sponsoring is invite so massively for our Superstars Team Impact Summit this coming Saturday. I guarantee you, you invite serious guests, you get them joining. It will be fire. Moving on, top 10 personal PVs. Now, I explain fast. PVs, personal points. Point value points. Point values. That is PVs, point values. Personal, meaning the points you get when you buy products in your own name. In your own name. Whether you're buying for your own use or you're buying for a customer, you are buying in your own name. So you're the one who gets those points. Customers don't get points because they are not members. So it's you to get the points. Let's see those who did very well last month. We start with number 10. Again, Susan Morelli, well done. 840 personal points. Wow, our upcoming director, Barnabas Odok, 891 points. Number 8, Julius Kadhigi, 1008 personal points. Lydian Chesire, number 7, 1010 points. For your information, even if these people didn't have a team, the ones with 1,000 points plus, they would be paid, even if they didn't have a team, they would be paid not at 5%, but 10%. Joseph Mochama, 1,080 personal points. Number 5, Professor David Mawel, 1081. Number 4, Josephat and Pieros, 1474. And top 3, wow. Are you ready for top 3? Isn't this amazing? People doing so well. And number 3 is Bishop Charles Kokombo, 1,000, call it 1,500 personal points. Amazing, amazing. And you'll still see some more recognition coming for him because of doing very high points. And number 2, wow, now this is another student for our business. Number 2 closed the month of April at 4,032 points. Joan Bet. Isn't this amazing? Joan Bet, big congratulations. And number one, oh my. This has not happened in Kenya in the recent past. And we are very proud as Superstars team to have people who are establishing crazy customer base. And number one for now goes to none other than Patron Baruto, 7,000 personal points. I'm posting so that you can confirm the zeros. 7,000 personal points. Is this possible for everyone in this call? Yes. Just identify a product that you can run with and establish a very dynamic customer base, and you'll get there. Congratulations, Patroba. I don't know whether she's in the call to say hi to us, but definitely in the coming days, she'll be able to do that. So it's really going to have some people setting the bar so high. It is a plus, beneficial for all of us. Okay, so that is how the personal points have been. You can see the bar is up there. So those who are still saying, I must do my 100 personal points. Now you can see we have added a zero. We should be talking of thousands. In the entire recognition, only two hand less than 1,000 points, and they almost hit the 1,000 points anyway. Now, let's recognize and celebrate our brand new managers, those who took steps. And we'll start with brand new managers for the month of April 2026. Our first brand new manager, Veronica Mungai. Congratulations, Veronica Mungai. Number two, we have Lucy Dia. Wow, well done, Lucy Dia. You are moving very well, very fast. A new distributor who has decided to go for it. Peter Chepkwony, another brand new manager. Congratulations, Peter. Now, this is how people become directors. You start stepping up, you'll never stop stepping up. And number four, Joel Sawe, another brand new manager. Congratulations, Joel, for an amazing, amazing job done. Number five, and this is not positioning. This is the fifth brand new manager, Evelyn Nyamache. Wow, well done, Evelyn, Joel, Peter, Lucy, and Veronica. And just before we go to senior managers, please note this, that when you have 250 points, you are still a distributor, but you are paid at 3%. When now you get to 500 points, that is manager, you are paid at 5%. But when you get to 1,000 points, whether personal or with your team, you are called a brand new senior manager, and here you are paid at 10%. Can we, ladies and gentlemen, celebrate our brand new senior managers? The first one being Samuel Mulonzu. Congratulations, Samuel. Well done. Then the other one is Joseph Mochama, brand new senior manager. Congratulations. Then we have Lydian Chesire. Well done, Lydian. Again, paid at 10%. So the three became brand new senior managers. Now, my challenge to all those who became managers and those who became senior managers, even those who stepped to higher levels that I'm about to read, my challenge to you is this. Never ever, any month in your business, allow yourself to go below where you have reached. So if you became a manager, don't go below 500 points anytime. You can go up. If you are a senior manager, never go below 1,000 points any month. You can go up. Why is that important? It means you'll be earning some good money consistently. And as you congratulate them, I'm very happy for those who are really celebrating those who have done well. If you celebrate others, you are the next to be celebrated. And as you do that, let's go to brand new executive managers. Wow. This is amazing. Why is this very important? Because when you become an executive manager, then the following month, you can very easily, almost automatically, become a brand new director. And of course, we'll be showing you what it takes to become a director. And those who are joining us at Clarion Hotel on Saturday, we have a whole session to really make sure that every single person in the team who is committed and serious, they become directors in their first 2-3 months. Why not? Executive managers are paid at either 15% or 20%. Why? Why the two? It's because if you have 2,000 points, you are an executive manager. If you have 3,000 points, you are still an executive manager. 2,000 points paid at 15%, 3,000 points paid at 20%. So that's the difference. So let's see who became executive managers. And we had a couple of them. Amazing. Again, our upcoming director, Barnabas Odok. Wow. Congratulations. We were with Barnabas Odok at Rover Stanley, here in Nairobi, 5-star hotel, having fun to the fullest. Then we also had Bishop there, Charles Kokombo, brand new executive managers. For your information, Barnabas brought Charles, but they are both building business wholeheartedly. That's why you are seeing that kind of momentum there. And your joy is to go out there and get someone who is so much committed like this gentleman here. Then we have another brand new executive manager, Patro Baruto, again, who did very, very well last month. So the three became brand new executive managers. I don't know whether Barnabas and the other executive managers, you are able to just say hi to us. That is, if your environment where you are allows you, we would really be very excited to hear your voice, because this is really, really amazing. Barnabas, are you able? Sorry. Barnabas, are you able to say hi to us by any means? Sorry, that's an ambush.
Hello.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Fine, and you?
Excellent. How does it feel to be an executive manager? Just a minute.
Very happy to be recognized. Very happy to be an executive manager. We are still on with the journey. We are not yet done. Thank you.
Wow, wonderful. Sorry, I know I have ambushed you. If the video allows, always put it on, but if not, not a problem. And congratulations, Barnabas, for the wonderful, wonderful job that you are doing. And we are happy to celebrate you as a director in the next few days. Well done, Barnabas. I don't know whether if I ambushed Kokombo, he would be able to say hi to us. Just trying, just trying, just trying. Bishop, if you are able, you can unmute yourself. Yeah, I've asked you to unmute. You can accept. There's a button.
Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. Are you able to see me?
I can see you. I can hear you, sir.
Yes, Charles Kokombo here.
Yes, how does it feel to be a brand new executive manager,
I'm very
Charles?
glad to be part of the team, happy to be a brand new executive manager. I promise to do the best so that we can drive the business forward. And thank you so much. I say that we meet at Clarion.
Wow,
Are you
wow.
able to hear me?
Yes, yes, I hear you very well, and we are looking
Hello?
forward to celebrating you on Saturday. Man, it will be a big day for you. Welcome and keep the great job up. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you too.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Those are our executive managers for last month. I know we may not have the privilege of having Patroba just scrolling. Yeah, she's not in the call, but I'm sure in the coming days you'll be able to also hear from Patroba. Those are our executive managers, meaning this month there will be brand new directors. Wow, excellent, excellent. We now move on to after executive manager. Let me go ahead and share my slides again. After executive manager, and listen to this one carefully, those who want to become directors. Once you've become an executive manager with 2,000 points or more, if the following month you do 4,000 points, that month alone, like now in this case, we are talking of May, for those who became executive managers in April. If in May you do 4,000 points with your team, which is very possible because the month has just started, you become a fully qualified director and you are paid at the highest percentage, which is 25%. That is how you'll find some directors earning 100,000 shillings, others maybe slightly lower, others slightly higher, depending on the size of your business, but the percentage is the same, 25%. If you're sponsoring a lot, then you discover that you realize that you are likely to earn a higher bonus, even though the payment is the same percentage, 25%. Later on, we'll be teaching you about the width that comes with you sponsoring a lot, width, and the depth that goes by or comes through your team going down in terms of sponsoring and growing downward. You bring somebody and they bring somebody and they bring somebody. So it's like a taproot growing down. Your business becomes very strong. We'll be going deeper into these concepts as we move on. But for now, allow me to really bring to you attention this great news that we had a brand new director last month, and this is none other than Joan Bett. Joan Bett hit brand new director last month, and this is really amazing. We are so proud of you, Joan Bett. Again, I cannot see her in the call. I would have given her a minute to also say hi to us. But this is the main step in Neolife, the main step. The other steps is just about you producing another director. But the main one is you becoming a director. So ladies and gentlemen, I really challenge all of us to work very hard to attain the director step. Because this is where life starts. They say, out there they say life starts at 40. But here we say life starts at director. Remember, how do you become a director? Hit 2,000 points. That is executive manager. And then the following month, do 4,000 points. And you'll be recognized as a brand new director. The beauty is you're not just going to earn the 25%, but you also get another cash incentive of 8,500 Kenyan shillings. Just an appreciation by the company for great job done. So really, if you're not a director, I am tempted to say die for it. Not only that, I'm not sure if you die, who will eat the money. But yeah, die for it. Do whatever it takes to become a director. So that is it for that. Allow me not to recognize the rest, but in the next coming days, we'll be celebrating many more steps. For now, allow me to now just close the meeting by saying this, that if you really care for your business, if you are very committed, Please take advantage of this opportunity that we have presented to you this coming Saturday. Travel from far and wide and invite as many guests as possible. For us members, it's 1,800 Kenya shillings. But for our guests, they are coming in at 500 Kenya shillings. We have posted the pay bill and the posters on our WhatsApp groups. Please consider that and invite massively. When your guest pays, let them forward the message to the indicated number so that we can be able to add them in the list that we'll be printing before the day. Thank you so much. God bless you so much. We will stop at this so that we can continue preparing for Saturday. And my parting shot is this. If you want to achieve enormous results by end of May, don't do what many people do, running the last minute. I challenge you at this very beginning, run as if you are closing the month. You see the way when you want to close strong, you stretch yourself. Do it this week. This week. By Saturday, make sure you have sponsored so many. You have done your points, personal points in the highest volume. With then the coming week, push even harder. When the rest are trying to stretch themselves end of the month, you are just there celebrating and relaxing because you did it in a smart way. So that marks the end of our training today and recognition. I just wish you the very best. Please remember to come early for Saturday. Registration opens by 7 so that by 8:39 we kick off because we have a busy day ahead of us. Attire, remember, it is black and white. So for us as members, it is white bottom because we have a black top. For the guests, any mix of black and white. Any mix of black and white. So thank you so much. God bless you. We wish you the very best. This is your month. I repeat, this May is your month. Thank you and see you at the top. Bye-bye. God bless you all.